Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, as usual, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this with another mama who is looking for 100 days of self-care, a little quick burst of me time, and just ideas that she can do all throughout the week. And also hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we're coming out with a new episode, so you can stay up to date on each day and what you could be doing or what the self-care item is for the day. But before we get started, we're going to start off with a motivational quote. This week's motivational quote came from my Tuesday tea, which I posted on my TikTok and IG under Mommas and Mannies. Also on Facebook, I think it is posted on my Mommas and Mannies Facebook page as well. The quote says, "What your heart desires is yours to achieve." Again, that is what your heart desires is yours to achieve. That really doesn't have anything to do with self-care. I guess you could tie it in with self-care, but it's basically saying self-explanatory. Whatever you want, go out and get it. It's going to take some work, but definitely go out and get it. Guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time is actually, we're still in 100 days of self-care throughout the summer. And what I'm doing right now, if you can see, if you're looking at us on YouTube, on my Mommas and Mannies YouTube page, I am actually doing a coloring sheet. Of course, I do the podcast a week in advance. So today, what is today? Hold on. Today is day 13, and the self-care item for the day was draw or paint something. I don't have any painting materials. I'm not a good drawer. So I decided to pull out my coloring book that I picked up from my local. This was actually from the Dollar Tree. It's Home Sweet Home. So it has pictures of homes from the outside. Like on this side, you have a village, but then also it has rooms that you can color. I was just doing it looks like a sailing or a boat theme page. So that's something you can also do if you are following along. If this is your first time watching the episode, what I'm doing is 100 days of self-care. It went through June 1st to a few days after Labor Day. I want to say Memorial Day, but it's June 1st to a few days after Labor Day. One simple item that you can do for self-care each day. That way, number one, you're not feeling overwhelmed. Also, number two is something simple and basic that you can do at home or you can do while you're out, and it's not going to cost a lot of money. So like I said, this coloring page was from the Dollar Tree. I think when I got it, it was still actually the Dollar Tree, not the $1.25 tree. But what we're going to do is go over days 15 to 23. That way you'll know what's coming up for this upcoming week. I think I was doing like Sunday to Saturday. This one is up until the next Sunday. Day 15, I'm trying to think, does the 15th start on a Sunday? No, I think 15th is a Saturday. So it's going from Saturday to Sunday. So that'll give you a full week. You'll already know what to do. Day 15 is spend time with a pet. I actually don't have a pet. But I would say if you're like me and you don't have a pet, I'm trying to think, maybe take a trip to the zoo, or you know what? One thing I like to do is bird watching. We also have some deer that come through our backyard. I've put a few videos of deer in the backyard, like during the morning time. But what I like to do is bird watching. I have like a small little cage. You can find it at your local like Lowe's, Home Depot, places like that. They have these small little cages you can put, they call it a Sue cake. It's something that's handmade. You can make them at home yourself. And it has seeds. I think the one I may have peanut butter on it too. But I have one that's specifically for woodpeckers, so I like to watch the woodpeckers. We have cardinals. We also have the dried corn. Of course, squirrels get that all the time. Chipmunks, they even climb up the tree and get to the dried corn. So those are my pets, even though we don't have a pet at home. If you do have a pet, it's easy to spend time with your pet. Go downstairs, whatever that pet may be. Day 16, call a friend or family member. That one's self-explanatory. And if you want to, you can make it someone that you haven't called in a while, just to check in on them, see how things are going, make sure that they're doing well. If they recently moved, you can check in on them and just let them know that you're thinking about them. Day 17 is take a nap. Now, what I used to like to do, I can't do it now because how my job is set up. But what I used to do, especially in the fall months, I used to go out and take a nap in my car. If you still do this now, you know this is probably the best thing to do. If you get an hour lunch break, it's definitely good because you could probably eat for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then the rest of the time you can nap. If you are a stay-at-home mom and you have your kids with you, you're going to have to make everybody go down for a nap or have quiet time in their room. And then I'm trying to think if it's a weekend, because you don't have to do these in order. If this is a weekend, this is even better because you can just sneak a nap in at any time of the day. So that's going to be even better. Day 18 is practice deep breathing exercises. We had an episode, it's been a few months ago, where I talked about deep breathing and the benefits of that. So you can definitely pull up that episode. I talked about probably about 5 or 6 breathing techniques and the benefits of each one and how to do them. Day 19 is stretch your body. Yoga is always something good. I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast, but I have, let's see what it's called. I call it Go Fit. That's not the name of it. It called, let me see. They send me emails every day. Hold on. Fit app? Man, now I can't think of the name of it. Hold on. I can't find it. Oh, Fit On. It's not called Fit app. It's called Fit On. Fit On is something, it's a free app. They do have a subscription model, but it's a free app. It has great articles that gives you a lot of information about taking care of your body. They have workouts. They also have free meal plans, but they have really great articles on how to eat healthy and things of that nature. But they also have really great stretching exercises. So I recommend Fit On. Let's see. For stretching your body. You can always find a YouTube video too of a quick stretch. That'll be something really easy to do. Day 20 is spend some time in the sun, which is always exciting. If you're at work and you just can't get to the sun readily, you can always take a walk before or after you get off work. That's one of the best things to do if you have the energy to. I usually, especially now in the spring and summer, I like to do 30 minutes after. And if I can get about 15 to 20 on work, that really rejuvenates and energizes me, gets me ready to go to work. And once I'm getting off, it really relaxes me and it helps me get out in the sun. Day 21, plan a mini adventure or day trip. I'm going to let you come up with great ideas for that one. 22, set goals for the week. This is something you can do, do it for a 7-day time frame. So if it's not Sunday, you don't have to be like, oh, I missed it, or Saturday. Go ahead and just set it for the 7-day time frame. So if you're doing Wednesday to Wednesday, that's great. You can set goals that you want to do around the house, something you want to do at work. If you have plans for your kids, you can set that goal as well. But definitely take advantage of that in your favorite journal or in your notes app on your phone. Day 23, take a break from social media. This is a big one, of course. It's just for one day, or if you want to do it for a few hours, you can definitely do that. If you post on your social media on a regular basis, like if you're an influencer or something like that, you can always schedule out your posts. I know Facebook and I think Instagram just started doing post scheduling. You can definitely do that. But that gives you the opportunity to have things already done. That way you can really do a break from social media. It doesn't have to be a whole 24 hours. You can do 8 hours. You can say, the time I'm at work, I'm not going to check my phone, or the 5 hours before I go to bed, or once I get home from work. But definitely take that one into consideration. That is days 15 to 23. The list again is spend time with a pet, call a friend or family member, take a nap, practice deep breathing exercises, stretch your body, spend time in the sun, plan a mini adventure or day trip, set goals for the week, and then finally take a break from social media. Again, these do not have to be done in any particular order. The list will be listed in the notes section of this podcast, so you can look and see what you want to do. You don't have to do all 7. You can definitely make sure that you're doing a few. That way you can have time to really enjoy yourself and you don't feel pressured by doing a list. Remember to hit the bell for notifications, hit the like button, share this with another mama. Comment below and let us know, are you doing all 100 days with us? Are you only doing a few each week? We would love to hear. And as always, remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great week and great 100 days of self-care. See ya.